Hey everyone, so yet again I flaked on giving an update, so I wanted to do something Halloween-y, because in my opinion, even though we're not in October yet, we're still Halloween time, baby, because September does suck, and I'm sorry if you have a birthday in September, and if you do, like I say in my post, then it's a good month for you, but for all of us who do not have birthdays in September, or have loved ones who have birthdays in September, or just in general get bored in September, which I think is a good majority of the population, you know, we've got to have something to look forward to, and therefore I get ready for Halloween a little early. So I'm in the process of pulling out DVDs and stuff that we're going to start watching right away, and why not share them with you, because hopefully you're a geek like me, and if not, you'll just be scared and confused, and that gives me enjoyment as well. So let's see. Oh God, I've been trying to give this movie away for ages, but once I show it to you, you know that no one will take it because it's just so disgustingly, disturbingly bad. Yeah, you see that? $3.99 from Blockbuster, previewed. No one will buy it. No one will take it. I've tried to give it to people, so I'm going to have to throw it out, but then I feel guilty throwing it out. Maybe I'll donate it. And I was just talking to somebody about watching Serpico, not a Halloween movie, but I still haven't seen it. So that I'm going to actually pull out just for my amusement. Oh, here we go. You know what? You can make fun of it all you want, but in my opinion, this is a classic. Both of them. Troll 1 and Troll 2. Okay. I understand that No Bog might be a little campy for some of you guys. You might not be able to take that there's a no coffee policy in No Bog, but I personally, I'm pulling that shit out. That's coming out. We're going to be watching that this month. Somebody else asked me what my top 10 movies were for Halloween, and I happen to think that you can't really have a great Halloween without Suspiria. Now, if you haven't seen Suspiria, well, you're missing out. I don't know. I'm lacking the vocabulary to express how sad I feel. If you have not seen Suspiria and you're a horror fan, you don't have a choice. Let's see, what else do we have here? All right, well, that's a little more gore. I still haven't seen this one. Let's see. This one I got on sale as well from Blockbuster back when I lived in Los Angeles. It's Curse, Death, and Spirit, which is... It looks pretty good. I guess it's 3 stories. 1 is the Cursed Doll, 2 is the Spirit of the Dead, and 3 is the Haunted Inn. And I've got a major thing for Asian horror, so this one I'm going to slip in there somewhere. Let's see. Oh, some more Argento. Oh, okay, I'm going to throw one at you. You guys probably haven't even thought of it in years. But because I'm such an obsessed horror person... horror fanatic, horror geek. Let's hope I can actually get it out of my stack of tightly stacked horror DVDs, some of which are actually more atmospheric and more psychological than slasher, but there we go. This is on my list. Okay, this is actually probably going to be October 1st. I'm going to be watching Paper House. So wherever you are, this is what I'm going to be watching. Now, if you haven't seen this, yet again, I'm going to repeat the same thing. You're missing out. This is a really disturbing and wonderful movie. It's kind of like, I watched this as a kid, actually, which is really disturbing, so just don't watch this movie if you're a kid, because it is kind of creepy in a weird a weird way where you won't sleep well for the rest of your life kind of thing. If you're an adult, you can see it and it still disturbs you, and it's odd, and it kind of lingers with you, but when you're a kid, I saw this and I could not sleep well for... Actually, I've never been able to sleep well since, so... Yeah, well, anyway, it's a classic, and it's basically about this girl and what she draws comes to life. Oh, that's going to be the top of my list. It's October 1st for me. Now, let's see. I'm definitely not going to watch Ju-On, because I just didn't think it was that good, to be really honest with you. Yeah, I really recommend this. This isn't too Halloween-y, but this is my favorite director, Kiyoshi Kurosawa, The Loft. Still horror, so You know, it's just not exactly Ernest Scared Stupid or Rockula, both of which are on my list, just to let you know. But it's a really great movie. I haven't seen it actually for a while, but it's typical Kurosawa, where it's atmospheric and it's unexpected, and he's my favorite director. I think he's unbelievable. But some people really don't like him. They think he's really kind of slow and, you know, I don't know, they just don't dig him that much. Let's see. Oh, okay. Ooh. Let's go over here. I would show you this, I don't even think it's pleasant to look at, but this is the absolute mess that is our DVD shelf. That's why I'm not really directing the camera. I don't know if you can see it, but that's Nightmare on Elm Street, the series. I've got American Gothic underneath it, and let's see what I'm trying to pull out here. Okay. Here we go. This might be good. I think I'm going to go a little TV series on you. Let's see, I know my stuff here. Okay, lights out. This is really mine. I'm proud of my collection. I haven't seen it though. That's the thing. I'm a bit of a cheater because I have not seen it. I just thought it looked good. And then I had people writing me saying that they wanted me to rip the DVDs for them because I guess it's hard to find when I hear it moving around, which is disturbing me. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that. So this is going to be on my list since I still haven't seen it. Pathetic. Looking at the red spectacles down here, but that's... I'm going to have to go upstairs, I think, for it, to continue my collection. But some other things that I kind of have been wanting to watch. Okay, this one. Here we go. Now, he again is more... He's more sci-fi, but at the same time he's disturbing. Maybe this is more sci-fi. Yeah, well, I'm going to watch it anyway, so I might as well show you. Ray Bradbury Theater. This isn't exactly Halloween-y, but I mean, you know, aliens are kind of Halloween-y, right? And come on, right? Alright. Sadly, most of my really good horror is on VHS. That's my creme de la creme of horror. It's all on VHS, which, fortunately, I don't have a VHS player right now, so that's a whole other story of how mad I am about that. Now we're going to come linger over to the gaming area where I have some more DVDs. And that bad boy right there, those are all DVDs. Except these are more very hard to find classics that I collect kids' shows and stuff. Let's see. Hopefully you can see it. You see that? It says Count Duckula. That's the UK version. Well, in here I happen to have something called Shadows, which is a British TV show. And Out of Darkness. There we go. I'm just brainstorming here. Emily's Ghost. Anybody heard of that one? What was that? Yeah, Shadows. I've got disc 1 and disc 2. That's kind of hard to find. I'm just trying to get creative this Halloween because I always tend to do the same things, and they're mostly 80s horror. That's where I always lean. 70s, 80s horror with some, with a pinch of 90s, and then some good 2000 to recent stuff. Although finding good stuff nowadays is kind of hard, in my personal opinion. I love slasher. Don't get me wrong. I like slasher, but it just has to be done correctly. Like I thought Freddy was perfect. You know, Jason was kind of pathetic. He could barely move, and I'm supposed to be scared. You know, I mean, Freddy versus Jason, it's pretty obvious to me who's going to win. But, you know, I mean, it takes Freddy like half a second to move, and yet, you know, Jason, I mean, does he move? Does Jason really move? Not really. Not a whole lot, does he? No. So, in my opinion, he's not exactly menacing. But some people get offended when I say that. Sorry. Alright, well, if I want something a little gorish, if I feel like it, if I'm going that route one evening, I still have not seen Meatball Machine, because it just looks odd. It just looks odd. But, so I'm going to keep going on with creating a more proper, more thorough list of horror movies, So check out my blog. If you click on the About Me section, you'll see a list of my favorite horror. And I'll keep updating.